Road trip at 7. First on BBC Two, here's Zoe with Strictly Come Dancing. It Takes Two.
From London, this is Strictly It Takes Two. Please welcome your host, Zoe Ball.
Hello and welcome to It Takes Two. Now, did you know Tuesdays are meant to be the most depressing day of the week? Well, don't despair, because tonight's show is full of goodies guaranteed to put a big smile on your face. Like this little ray of sunshine, the one and only Karen Harding. Loving the lips, joining her and surviving another week. Hurrah! Yes, he's still here. Judge Rinder and Oksana. I loved their rumba, so there. Plus, find out which of our couples will be dancing to Doris Day and Beyonce in Tunes on Tuesday later in the show. Secrets. So, loads to get through tonight. Let's crack on and get things started. It's time for Choreography Corner. Well with the world. Hello, gorgeous.
Hello.
How exciting was Saturday night? The first ever 40 full marks for a samba. Well done, Danny and Oti. I don't even really know where to start. From beginning to end, I mean, Craig was talking about his hip action during the voltas. I mean, it was all incredible.
Do you know what happened? It was as though they are not taken on board that there are millions of people watching them. They're just so... I don't know, it's like a competition between the two of them. Yeah. If Oti says jump 100 metres, he's going, I'm going to do 110 for you.
Wow.
And the energy between them is incredible. So to get bounce action, to get the pelvic action, we call it in samba, it's a pelvic action. Rumba and cha-cha is a hip action.
Right.
So in this, to ask a gentleman in this early stage of dance to get a pelvic action, it was fabulous. Now, scatters of errors, by the way, there was a little error there.
Okay.
These are the voltas, slows into the quicks. But this is what I want to pick up. A gorgeous quarter jacques.
A quarter?
I love it. And it's so gorgeous.
Yeah.
We're going to have a go. With choreography corner time.
Here
now,
she is.
what I love about the quarter jacques is we use a heel. This is one of the exceptions. So everybody at home now, remember, what you're going to do now, you're going to point the heel and shuffle along with the foot you're standing on. And then you point it back and shuffle and point and shuffle. Now, at the same time, up camera, up we come a little bit.
Come on,
there
Jess, sort it out.
Pelvic action moving forward and backwards. Heel and toe. There we go. Right. It's a difficult step, but he made it look so easy and so cool. Fabulous performance all round. Absolutely love the teamwork. Got to keep going.
Keep
Hold that
going.
energy.
I know. To 40 to 40, it's just incredible. OK, Claudia and AJ pulled off some seriously impressive lifts in their Argentine tango. And then the judges gave them 9s across the board. I was really upset. My daughter loved her. She was like, I really thought, didn't she not deserve at least 110 there?
She was amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. The lifts were incredible. But we have got to see this teamwork between the two of them now.
Okay.
So let me show you what I mean here. This clip I've taken right at the beginning. Up on the shoulder, she's got the hand up, but it needs emotion. Now, it just looked, you know, she's just rubbed the hand straight down.
Okay.
Now, we've talked about these sorts of things. I'm jumping around today.
Yeah, I love it. I love it when you leap.
If we use the arms, the body has got to be working as well. You just can't go...
Yeah.
Yeah, like a wet sausage. You
OK.
can't do that, you know. It's not good. It's not good. You've got to be using the body. But between the two of them, we call it actions and reactions. The skill of ballroom and Latin American is about actions and reactions between a partnership. And this is what I'm looking for. She's dancing fabulously, but I want to see the reactions through him and the actions and the relationship between them. If they just get a little bit more of that, you watch those tens pop up.
OK, go on, Claudia and AJ. I thought it was spectacular. Judge Rinda and Oksana and their rumba, which I really enjoy. He worked so hard on this. I know it was really important to him. Len said it lacked naturalness. Now, what does he mean by that?
Yeah, this was very, very interesting. Now, I love Judge Rinda's technique. He works very, very hard at it. But I felt he was exposed. I think choreographically, we needed the red herring. We needed a lot more action. But what was very clever was the beginning to start. You see, look at this, the cucaracha that we've talked about. Let's start with the cucaracha. But what we need to do now is emotion is not in the mind. Emotion in dance has to come out through the body. A little bit similar to what we were saying about Claudia.
OK.
So, again, if he just throws the arms down, maybe in his mind it was emotional, but it could look lazy.
OK.
So he looked a bit lost, I felt. However, he's very strong. He's a great competitor. I want to see him in here. He's improved week on week on week. So if he could deliver an action with intention rather than just emotional image, that would be great.
I think I'm following. OK.
I know it's difficult on the home straight
difficult.
now. It's small pieces, you see.
I know. But this was
so
going to make all the difference, isn't it? OK. Ari and Joanne took on a paso doble with a modern twist. There was a table, they were up it, on it, underneath. It was all very exciting. And Bruno thought that, you know, Joanne had really sort of reinvented sort of the dancing.
I didn't think it was reinvented. I just thought it was brilliant from the word go. The choreography, use of the floor, like we said on the... But look at this. Hold. I held a freeze there and slowly growing. Look at the control. Hubba, hubba, come to mama. Absolutely. I was getting so excited watching that. The control, the discipline. You know, Joanne was in front of him, could have easily distracted, he could have wobbled, not a flicker. He held the balance, absolutely gorgeous. For the future, body and legs now, I'd like to see them in opposition to each other. We don't want it all working together, but phenomenal.
Well done. All right. OK, finally, very quickly, Louise and Kevin and their waltz. Darcy picked up on Louise's balance during the finger turns at the end. Were you impressed?
Well, let's pick up with them straight away here. To finish the number, it was I've never seen this amount of turns done before. Absolutely gorgeous. Head spotting, which we've talked about, down the line of dance, absolutely beautiful. A wow ending. But quite interesting, for me, I thought the choreography was quite simple. It was a little bit too easy, I would say. Be careful, bring us the choreography challenge now. You've got production, you've got a great lady in your arms. Don't get tired, don't hold back on that choreography. Deliver it to us.
OK, can't wait to hear what you have to say about Musicals Week. Next week, she loves the song and dance. Karen, everyone! Question for you. What do Shirley Bassey, Elvis Presley and Tom Hanks all have in common? They've all had guest spots in our next item, for the time has come for Tunes on Tuesday. Oh, yeah, the Tom Hanks. Yeah.
You can't stop the beat ever since we first saw the light. A man and woman like to shake it on a Saturday night. And so I'm gonna shake and shimmy it with all of my today.
Yes, that's right. Strictly is heading to the musicals this week. Gotta dance. Let's see what's up first. Here we go. Steady on. Appears to be something wrong with the jukebox. Give it a little. I don't know what this is, but anyway. It's from The Lion King. I just can't wait to be king. This bouncy ditty was written by Tim Rice and a little-known songwriter called Reginald Kenneth Dwight. You may know better as Sir Elton John. The Lion King happens to be the highest-grossing musical of all time. I've never seen it. But which of our couples will be hoping for a roaring success with this one? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. AJ will be doing a salsa. Is that a salsa? Right, what's next on the jukebox? Here we go.
Oh, the Deadwood stage is rolling over the place.
Well, the musical, very called, wait for it, Calamity Jane. The role was made famous by Doris Day. Is this right? I think that's right. That's Take it, cowboy. But which of our couples will be whip-cracking away to this? Here we go. Point at the screen. My arms are tied up.
Dangerous land, no time to delay.
Louise and Kevin. That was fun. I loved it. They'll be dancing the quick step to that one. Thank you very much, Jim. Get up, suits them, I think. Right, just time enough for one more. Are you ready? One night only. From Dream Girls. Here is our very own Dream Girl. Diana Ross apparently had mixed feelings about this musical. Isn't she amazing? As many say, it was inspired. I love her. By the Supremes. It's won 6 Tony Awards. At one point, Whitney Houston was set to star in it. Oksana, isn't she? So gorgeous. Don't leave us. So amazing. Right, who is strutting their stuff to this one? That was amazing. Here we go. It's Danny and Oti tangoing to that. That's going to be very fast. And seeing as we have only 2 more couples, should we find out what they're dancing to too?
Yes.
I think we should. 2-2. Ore and Joanne will be dancing the foxtrot to this.
Come with
That's going to make me cry. Pure Imagination from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And finally, Judge Rinda and the gorgeous Oksana will be taking on the samba to this. From the Dirty Boys. I can't wait. Right, time now to see TV's toughest challenge. And let's see, because kicks and flicks have never been as terrifying as this year's Pro Challenge. Oh, yeah.
The Strictly Pro Challenge is back and bigger than ever. This year, our pros are going to attempt to set a Guinness World Record for the most jive kicks and flicks in 30 seconds. We'll be looking for strong, pointed kicks and then the feet returning to the floor after the flick. If they don't bring the foot back to the resting position, then the step will be disqualified. There can only be one champion, so they need to make every step count. This is the Strictly Pro Challenge 2016.
Thank you, Ian. Let's welcome our next contender. She's 5'2", started dancing when she was 6 years old, and is a bird enthusiast with a parrot called Mojito. It's true. Good things come in small packages. It's Oksana Platero. Welcome to the Pro Challenge. Not only your first year on Strictly, but also your first Pro Challenge. Were you nervous?
I was excited and nervous. I feel like I'm more nervous now to find out the result before actually doing it.
I love seeing you all so competitive. How do you rate your jive flicks and kicks? Sort of normally, regularly. Are they pretty good, yeah?
Yeah, I think they're pretty good. I can't go for too long, so
okay.
I'm happy it was only 30 seconds.
I know, 30 seconds is so long. Did you prepare much for this challenge?
No, it's like everyday activity.
Just a walk in the park. Aliash and Joanne are joint top of the leaderboard. Do you have what it takes to bring them down, Oksana?
I hope so. Yeah, I really do.
OK, well, hold tight. Here we go. Good luck, Oksana.
This is my first ever Pro Challenge. I'm feeling a little nervous and excited, and I'm ready to kick it away.
Hello, Oksana, and welcome to this year's Pro Challenge.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Excited.
So you're one of our newest pros. So do you have any tactics that you think will separate you from the rest of the pack?
Well, I think I'm just gonna breathe in and not breathe for 30 seconds and breathe out after that, and it's gonna help me go fast.
Well, if you're ready, please take to the floor.
Okay.
Oksana, good luck.
Thank you.
I'm going to count you in for the record. 3, 2, 1, go. "15 seconds. Stop.
I think I did a
Well
tap
done.
dance.
How did that feel?
It hurts.
Well, how did you think that went?
I thought you did really well. There might have been a couple of little tap dancing steps in there. You used your arms, which was great, and I think that really helped give you the advantage there. Well done.
Thank you. I think I did good. I gave it all I got, and I have never got out of breath in 30 seconds before.
Good work, Oksana. I have to say, how did the not breathing technique work for you?
Good. It's only 30 seconds. There is no time to breathe.
I can't breathe even watching. OK, well, after each of the professionals had made their attempt, the footage was watched back by adjudicators in slow motion to verify every single step to make sure it was accurate. How do you think you did?
I think I did pretty good quality of my kicks because of the shoes that I was wearing. You can actually hear every time I put my feet together, it was a double tap.
Yeah.
So I think I did good.
She's good. She knows what she's talking about. Or does she? We will find out. The wait is finally over. Oksana Platero, I can reveal that in 30 seconds, you completed... giant kicks and But hang on a minute before you get too excited. Yesterday we saw Joanne have 7 disqualified. Do you think you made any mistakes?
I really hope not. I'm pretty confident with my quality.
OK. Interesting. You should say that, Oksana. Confident, I can reveal you had 0 steps.
Yeah!
Which puts you at the top of the leaderboard! Go on, Oksana! How happy are you with that score?
So happy. Judge Rinder told me he's not going to respect me anymore if I don't win.
There you go. Yeah, he's smiling. That is sure. Well done. Anyone who you think could beat that, do you reckon, out of the other pros?
Better not.
OK, they better not. We'll chat more with you with Judge Rinder in just a moment. But until then, our current Pro Challenge leader, Oksana, everyone. Yes. Bow down, people, bow down. Well, our pros may be vying for the top of the Pro Challenge leaderboard, but this week it's the judges battling it out in the Cha-Cha Chart Show with Melvin and Jeanette. Take a look at this.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to Jeanette and Melvin's Cha-Cha Chart Show. Stay tuned as we search through the Glitterball archive to bring you your favourite Strictly moments.
And today it's all about the judges and their top 5 moments.
But Jeanette, if it's all about the judges, shouldn't we have a top 7?
No, Melvin, it's top 5. You can't just change the rules so it fits a gag.
Yeah, but Len's my favourite. All right, fair enough. What's at number 5? Is it Len?
No, it's your other favourite, it's Craig. He may be known as Mr. Grumpy, but he definitely knows how to make an entrance. For Musicals Week in 2013, Craig effortlessly transformed into Phantom of the Opera, and if you ask me, he looks like he's enjoying this a little too much.
I think the mask is an improvement. Anyway, what about this for an impressive arrival?
Last year in Blackpool, Craig caused fireworks when he chose to fly in on a giant guitar. Brian May, eat your heart out. We have Len's lens to thank for number 4, as Darcy swaps her tutu for twerking.
Darcy, we caught you doing this, twerking.
And we have you to thank for this moment, Jeanette, as she claims she was inspired by your samba with Jake Wood.
Check out that hip action. Even Len was impressed.
Darcy, look at your bum. It was bionic. It was really going to town.
Taking the number 3 position is something that we see very rarely on Strictly. It's Mr. Revel Horwood, speechless. And Widdicombe Salsa left him lost for words in 2010, and it's not hard to see why.
Amazing. I wish I would have been there to see that. He genuinely didn't know what to say. But she did get a smile from him in the end.
You might as well give us one and have done with it.
At number 2 is Bruno's special talent, his remarkable ability to fall off his chair. And here he goes again.
I always like to...
Shall we watch that again in slow-mo?
Yeah.
I always like to...
And taking the top spot in our Best Judges Moments chart is not 1, not 2, but 3 Strictly Smooches. Sometimes the celebrities get so overexcited, they can't help but puckering up to their favorite judge. First up, it's Gavin Henson, who in Series 8 cleverly incorporated a kiss for Bruno in his routine. It definitely had the desired effect, leaving Bruno love-struck and wanting more. Not surprisingly, Bruno gave him a 9.
Good tactics. Our second smooch was from Mark Wright in 2014.
I'm starting to fall in love, actually.
I think Mark got a bit confused, bless him.
With your dancing, darling, with your dancing.
Glad we cleared that up.
9.
But just like Gavin, Mark got himself a 9 from the kiss recipient. There seems to be a recurring theme here.
Anyway, our final judge to be kissed is... Any idea?
Len!
Yes, it's Len!
Woo!
Yup. In Series 8, the kissing was catching and Patsy Kensit made him all hot under the collar.
I thought you... Hello.
This kiss wasn't quite so effective, though. No 9s for Patsy, unfortunately.
Did he give her a 7?
No, it was actually an 8. That's all we've got time for today. Thanks for tuning in to Jeanette and Melvin's Chat Chat Chart Show.
Till next time.
Keep dancing. Wait.
This hand.
This one's better.
Okay.
I love those two. Time for our final guess. Bruno said their Roomba looked like a mixture of a dying swan and a funky chicken. No, we don't have a clue either. Here to dance another day, thank goodness, is Judge Rinder and Oksana.
Most of it was a bit too spiky and it looked a little bit awkward on you, to be honest.
You created some really nice extensions and some nice lines, and you were using the floor. I could feel that.
This is a terrifically difficult dance for the men, and I thought you coped admirably, so well done.
I love those specs, by the way. Let's talk about the Roomba. How was it for you on Saturday night?
You know, I loved this dance, and I was so proud of it, and I was proud of our choreography. And, you know, the nice thing is, I know the judges didn't like it so much, but a lot of the professionals came up to us afterwards, that some of the other teachers on the show, and they really took the time to say how much they enjoyed it. I just, you know, dare I say, it kind of described our journey on it, on the show, and I enjoyed it. I really, really loved it. And I think, you know, you can't please everybody all of the time. So
you can't.
It is what it is.
You can't. Oksana, were you shocked to be in the bottom 2 after all that effort?
Well, I was definitely very emotional. And I guess I kind of had that feeling, you know, that you just know something's bad's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And, but, you know, I really, really loved our dance, and I just wish everybody could see more of the rehearsal process and see the improvement, how it looked on the first day, and how, like, such a huge improvement he did.
Because you've literally got 3.5 days, haven't you? And you're working all hours.
I mean, we start some of our rehearsals. I don't complain about it. I love dancing. I'll do it any time of day or night. But, you know, we sometimes start at 9 o'clock. And, you know, we were in a fast food restaurant at 1 o'clock in the morning, because that's when we finish. And, you know, and there was a really big improvement this week. And
Such a big improvement.
Yeah, and I just love the dance. I love the story. And it is a slow dance, so you are more exposed. But, you know, it's one of those things. I just enjoyed it so much. You know,
I know. So when you work so hard, and then the judges say comments like that, I mean, you can't help surely but take it to heart. Do you feel a bit sad?
No, I really
afterwards?
don't. As long as somebody says something with authenticity and honesty. I mean, you can't go around being Judge Rinder and get upset when people make terse comments.
Yeah,
I mean,
of course.
Let's face it. You know, that's the nature of the show. And as long as they, like I say, if they say it with authenticity and honesty, I don't mind. They know what they're talking about. That's their opinion. Dance is opinion as much as anything else.
And everybody have different tastes. Some people like one thing, some people like other things. And we definitely have heard a lot of positive about Roomba as well.
So much love online. Some of your Strictly fans, Greg, wrote online saying, well, I loved it. Good work, my friends. Oh, Ravi, I know, he is your boy. And Laura tweeted, so impressed with the Roomba, you sexy beast, those hips.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you, Whitmore.
It's quite disturbing, though, you could only get friends of mine to come and, you know, make positive comments, I'm just saying, you know.
Oh, there's loads of others as well. It's only because because we're family. It's only because we're family, like. But then, in the dance-off, all the judges saved you unanimously, so that has got to be encouraging.
Yeah,
for you.
that felt nice, didn't it?
Yeah.
That felt good.
It really did. And we took some of their advice into the dance-off, especially Darcy's. You know, what she asked us to do was to kind of focus on each other and...
Yes, and because our rumba was not romantic rumba, it was more humble and touching, and we just paid attention to each other more, and that helped.
There you go. Beautiful. And you are still here, which is wonderful. And this week, which dance are you doing?
Samba, my favourite.
So it is actually your favourite. Why is it your favourite, Oksana? What do you love about this dance?
I just love the movement and music mostly. You know, like movement comes from music all the time. Like when you hear something and it just makes you want to do something, and samba music feels good to my soul.
I know, my hips are going now. They don't know what they're doing, but they're going just at the very idea. You're dancing to a song from Jersey Boys. I've never seen Jersey Boys, but I love it. Oh, what a night. It's brilliant. How excited are you by this one?
I really, really like this dance. I really, really love it. And, you know, because of Oksana's love of it, you know, that permeates into the classroom, and as soon as the music comes on, you just start bouncing. And it's one of those dances, as soon as you turn it on, you know, it doesn't matter, you just have to get up and dance.
Excellent.
So I think it's pretty fun, right?
Yes, it's very good. We're going to showcase the hips in a different way. And
Showcase the hips. I mean, Karen was talking about the action. It's a weird, isn't it? What is it? A tilting that goes like
bouncing?
A bouncing?
Oh, in that specific step.
Right,
That's the problem. You know, you start a new dance every week, and it's new counting. That's difficult enough. And then they show you what to do with a straight leg and a bent leg. You think, this is not normal, people.
This is not normal. And I love it. I remember trying really hard and really putting my all into it. And then I'd see the pro girls do it and go,
exactly.
Not quite the same.
Not quite the same.
Also, you've got to follow Danny. He's just got full marks. I mean, we just believe that last week?
No, it was brilliant.
Yeah.
You know, I have to say, you know, I'm not just a competitor. I stand there as a spectator. And when Danny got to the end of that dance, I was standing with Claudia, and I went, come on, it was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. It was so good. You know, I loved it. And, you know, we're doing something different this week, and we're going to do the best that we can. I think, you know, one of the things that Oksana's taught me is to do the best you can. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
And I'm a big, you know, that's important to me in life as well. You know, don't judge how you're doing by virtue of anybody else. That's brilliant for them, but do the best that you possibly can. And that's kind of what I'm hoping to achieve.
I need to adopt that as well. OK, well, regardless of the dance, it seems like Judge Winder has been having a bit of trouble with his hands. Have a look at this.
Oh, no.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sharp fit. 2. Since week 1, Judge Rinder have very interesting way of holding his hands. This is quite natural to him.
2, 3.
So I decided to tape it like this. Where's the tape? And hopefully it will stay there. Give me your hands.
Really?
Yes. Who's the teacher?
A good teacher has many ways of teaching her student.
Good.
This is just one of them.
Did it work? I wouldn't have liked to have been there late at night when you had to remove that before, you know, brushing your teeth before you go to bed. It would take the hairs off your knuckles.
That's the nice thing about her meeting me, you know, late at night after I've dealt with a whole load of cases. I'm pretty, you know, compliant.
Do what you will. Has he improved? And are you excited about this dance, Oksana?
Definitely improved. His hands staying there. Yes.
Good. Well done to Judge Rinder and Oksana. That's all we have time for tonight, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow at 6:30. I'll be chatting to Louise and Kevin, and the one and only Ian Waite is back for another warm-up. Plus, the gorgeous Chloe will be taking on our Strictly Pro Challenge. Until then, good night.
Mum, we're supposed to be making our own, like, tape.
I used to do a joke about waiting for Lenny Henry to die so that I could get on TV.